My name is Michael Warady. I am the National Director of Business Development for SourceHOV Tax, and for the next few minutes, you are going to learn about one of the greatest incentive programs available, the Research and Development Tax Credit. This program can bring a software company with $3 million in revenue an additional $140,000 in cash to reinvest in technology to help grow their business. For over 30 years, companies like IBM, Microsoft, and Pfizer have been benefiting from this program. However, it is still relatively unknown for small to mid-sized businesses. Highland Solutions has taken advantage of these opportunities and have seen great benefits. As a result, they have chosen to partner with SourceHOV Tax to help their clients and prospects discover if they could also be eligible for these same credits. If your company is coming up with new ideas, new products, new programs, or improving on what you are already doing, those activities within can help you qualify for the R&D tax credit. Keep in mind, and this is very important, when we say new, it is simply new to you. As I mentioned, the credit is still relatively unknown by small to mid-sized businesses. In 2012, there were just 16,000 companies claiming the credit. That's less than 0.05% of the total businesses within the United States. On the bright side, of the companies that claim the credit, almost 73% are under $50 million in sales. In fact, the average credit for companies under $10 million is almost $90,000. Companies between $10 to $50 million, it is almost $130,000. Think about your company. Is this something you could use? Are there costs that could be quickly covered with this newfound cash, new employees, new equipment? What types of businesses can claim the credit? Well, based on sector and industry, it's across the board. Take a look to see if your company fits into one of these industries. If your company is in one of these industries, then there could be significant dollars available to you. How do we know what qualifies for R&D? What type of work qualifies? Here's a short list of work that can qualify. For example, creating improved products, processes, formulas, and software. Anytime you are working with a new idea, concept, or product, you can be assured that those are the right activities for the R&D tax credit. The question you should ask yourself is, what are we doing that is new to us? Has our business changed in the past 3 years? What do we do that is different or better than our competitors? As you're answering these questions, and others like what we see here, those answers can be the starting point for benefiting for the R&D tax credit. For example, here are a few case studies of our clients who have experienced significant value to their company. Keep in mind, this is actual cash refunds that you can receive. It can benefit any company, any size, from a $2 million company receiving just under $280,000 in cash to a $114 million manufacturer receiving over $500,000. As we are discussing this, think about your company. What could you use these funds for? Is there new equipment or components that need to be acquired? New servers? What about new employees or bonus incentives? At SourceHOV Tax, our technical directors help each client through the process of determining the potential value the R&D tax credit can bring to you. Each of our technical directors has over 16 years of R&D consulting experience. They have worked on projects in every industry and of all sizes. A few key takeaways to keep in mind. Number one, remember, if your company is doing something that is new to them, that work can bring significant additional cash value that can be reinvested back into the business. Number two, companies across the country are benefiting from this lucrative incentive. The evolution of the credit has continued to bring more value to more companies. It's time to bring additional cash value for doing your everyday job back to your company. Number three, our technical team can run an initial assessment to determine what the potential value can mean to your company. We will assess whether you are doing the right activities and how much a potential credit can bring your company. We do not bill for this initial assessment. Lastly, please feel free to contact Jeff Nixon at Highland Solutions today to learn more about how your company can benefit from the R&D tax credit.